I saw friends go to penitentiary, friends die and so forth. And I was just like, hey, there has to be something more.
Yeah.
Like there really does have to be something more. And I have to say this, I was never a dumb student. I always made straight A's. Always. I didn't have to study for tests. I didn't have to and that was the thing, like the teachers would kind of get mad at me, cause I would move a new place and, just give me the test and I would ace it. I'm not playing. I would go to sleep in school, all the different stuff. I wasn't a good student. Sports kind of helped me out. I was a good athlete, so the coaches loved me and so forth. So, but yeah,
so the teachers are like, you've got all this potential.
Yeah, they would, but they're like, you a knucklehead, you love making jokes, you can't stay awake, A lot of that was, just a young man, just trying to find my own voice. And I'm not excusing my behavior by far. I spent a lot of time in detention, a lot of time in ISS, but I can't say a lot of the teachers, they would pull me aside and be like, Alex, man, you're actually a really smart kid, and I'm like, man, get out of my face. Come on, bro. Again, just the immaturity and so forth, it was really my coaches that helped me out a lot, So fast forward, came in my senior year, and I kicked myself in the butt because I could have easily had a scholarship playing baseball. And we were living in Georgia at the time. Easily. So I come down here, graduating school in Acres Homes. A lot of my friends, so forth. I wasn't running with the right crowd by far. And man, I was just like, there has to be more. There has to be more. There's no way. So I remember my best friend, a friend that I was living with, he ended up, dying. And I remember at his funeral, seeing his mother, it wrecked me, man. It really did. She called me son, she was like a second mother to me.
Oh.
And seeing her cry, it killed me, man. So it led me down this road to where I just went on this search. I just read ferociously. I think back to that, I'm like, holy crap, I can't believe that I read these books.
What'd you read?
I read oh my gosh, Peter Kreeft, Dr. Peter Kreeft. I didn't know he was Catholic. Arguments for God's existence. A lot of it was arguments for God, arguments for science. I would just read. I would just sit there and read. I'm like, because there has to be more, man. I just felt in my heart. You know how Augustine says the restlessness,
yes.
And the catechism, I really felt that. I was like, no, I know that there's more. Because I forgot to say you this, the other side of this, my mother, my tío, who had a lot of influence in me, he was a multimillionaire. And no, I love him to death. Self-made, but he had his own baggage. And but I saw that money didn't do it for him.
Oh.
He had a private plane. He had I'm not playing, typical Puerto Rican, big gold chains, he was the man, bro. He would come in carrying $3,000, he was the, again, self-made millionaire working in the oil field, so forth.
So you saw different ends of the spectrum.
Absolutely, literally. And but I saw how unhappy he was.
Oh.
And how, I can say this now, now that he's passed away, very depressed. Him fighting, divorce and girls coming in and out of his life, kids drama. I saw that wasn't the answer anyway. One of my other cousins, he was very sports dude, made it, and I saw how he failed, and I knew implicitly these things that this world tells you, nah, bro, there's way more to this, and I didn't realize, as I'm sitting here talking about it, it's almost like God was building an apologetic for my life, literally life lessons, so I just voraciously started reading. So I came to this conclusion after about a year, 2 years of just reading different books. There is a God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to call him, but there's a God.